Japan looking to boost their chances over in Group F, of course, by making their second win in succession. Will they beat Costa Rica? We're going to take a little look next. That's right, folks. Bounce game with another 5-minute preview. Look forward to Costa Rica taking on Japan over in Group F. And we'll get to that in just a second. Of course, if you're new, where you've been, smash your subscribe button. Bang. They're all things Costa Rica related, Japan related, World Cup related. We're going to all here, boys, under one roof. And of course, a big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get cracking then, shall we? Of course, take a little look at this game in all its glory. Then, of course, it's going to take place at the Ahmed bin Ali Stadium. Of course, Japan up against Costa Rica on the 27th of November 2022. Of course, Japan buoyed on from that 2-1 win over Germany. Prior to that, a loss against Canada, draw against Ecuador, wins over the United States and Korea as well. They were clean sheet FC for a couple of games, but they came into on the back of Group B winners in the AFC qualifying phase. Runner-up, 24th of March 2022, 7 tournaments for them. 2018 was the last one on a streak of 7 in a row. Round of 16 back in 2002, 2010 and 2018. Hirami Mori Shushu is your manager there. Kyago Fugarashi was the VIP. 10-3 to qualify, 250-1 to go the distance. Of course, so far so good for them. A win for them. Second behind, of course, free scoring Spain. That match is still to come for Japan, and at that point they might actually already have qualified, because a win for them will actually put them pretty much on the brink, depending on what goes on between Spain and Germany. Of course, we'll find that out as well, because these guys take place before the Spain-Germany game as well. So we'll see what's on the hockey for these guys as well. Let's take a look then, shall we, at the squads. Alrighty then, I'm not expecting too much changes, but Gonda was wood between sticks last round. Daniel Schmidt competing for the #1 jersey. Meanwhile, into defence, Tomiyasu again came off on the bench. Yoshida as well, playing as on the books as Schalke these days. Into midfielder, free scoring Ritsu Doan. He might get a start from his goal, of course. Yuki Soma as well. And of course, Wadatoku Endo on the books of Stuttgart. A lot of German-based players here. Takurumi Minamino, of course, on the books of Monaco. Kameda, of course, was a frightful handful up top. No Fugarashi. I've got him as the main man, but he's not even in the bloody squad, of course. Take a look at the squad itself, the team for me for this one. We're going to have Gonda between stick, Nagamoto, Yoshida, Ikatura, Tomiyasu, Tanaka, Endo, Kubo, Kameda, Doan with the goal. Asano, of course, got the goal. So Maeda got on the bench, maybe flipping him around, coming off the bench as a power sub. Meanwhile, Costa Rica need a result and a half here. They qualified as CONCACAF OFC playoff winners. They secured the deal on the 14th of June 2022. 6 tournaments in the past. 2018 was the last 3 in a row for them. Quarterfinals was their best in 2014. It is a bit of a golden generation right now. Luis Fernando Suarez is your manager. Joel Campbell, your VIP, 6-1 to qualify at the start, 750-1 to go the distance as well. This is, of course, their resume. 7-0 spanking. Prior to that, they were 2-0 win over Nigeria and a win over Uzbekistan, withdrawing with Korea earlier in September. Kicking on forward, though, it does look pretty painful for them. They're bottom, and they got a monstrous heavily deficit. Of course, they're going to have do the unthinkable to get out of this and, of course, make it through to the knockout stages, which, of course, they've done in the past, but is it too little too late, or a bit of a mountain to climb for them heading into this? So take a look at, of course, the squad then, shall we, for this, remind ourselves of that golden generation. Where are we? There we are, of course. Coming at you then, of course, Keylor Navas between the sticks. It's the back there, Brian Oviedo, formerly of Everton. Kendall Watson should start this time. Into midfield, we've got like Brian Ruiz, Johan Venegas, Borges as well, and of course, Joel Campbell and Juicin Bennett up top to compete with the big boys. But of course, my lineup then for you, I've got Navas, Oviedo, Calvo, Watson, Martinez, Bennett, Ruiz, Tejeda, Fuller, Campbell and Venegas up top. Well, if I'm right, let me know down below. If I'm wrong, let me know also down below. But they played each other twice, these two sides. 2 wins out of 2 for Japan, stretching all the way out to 2014. Both of them have been friendlies, and both of them have been free scoring for Japan. 3-0 and 3-1s, of course. Japan, though, coming to just 1 defeat past 6, 67% form for them. Costa Rica just 1 defeat past 6, 75% form for them also. And over the course of those 2 games, 6 goals scored by Japan, just 1 by Costa Rica. A bit of vote out there. The Japan have gone 90%, of course, backed by the faithful there, and just 5% Costa Rica, 5% have gone with the draw. How about the bookies odds here? We've got where are we? Japan 94 on for the victory, 10-3 is your draw, 7-1 is your long shots, of course. The odds to qualify at the moment: Costa Rica 20-1 to qualify, 150-1 to win the group. Japan are actually 3-1 on to qualify, 4-1 to win the group. What about the odds to lift the trophy? Is it going to be an Asian trophy victory this time? Japan, where are they? 100-1. Costa Rica 1,250-1. Absolute long shots here, but for me, me, I'm actually going to go with the Japanese here. I'm going to make it a tight game, 2-1 win. That'll put 6 points in the bag. And on the brink of the knockout stages, of course, it all go down to the wire then, of course, between Spain and Germany. But anyway, that's my take. Be sure to give it some love, smash your subscribe, smash your thumbs up, smash the little bell. Can Costa Rica bounce back here and, of course, make it a crazy back end to this group? But until then, I'll see you soon for the next one. Of course, it could all be over, though, for Costa Rica as we enter match number 3.